And yeah, we should be there. Hi there all, we're live. There's only a few of you out there, but that doesn't matter because today we're not really going to talk about anything sensible. And even if the topics may be sensible, we'll do anything we can to not keep it that way. Am I wrong? And no? So there is that. Well, it's Friday the 13th, but that was a day ago, so that don't count no more. And yes, hi there, Richard and Paolo. So, well, there's plenty of funny thing we can talk about. By point, yeah. So, did you, for example, know that wind electrical power causes global warming? I do believe it's beautiful to bring it up. Wind farms, yeah. Those giant wind turbines. Let me see if I can. Let's see where I can find it. I mean, let's share it and all that. Screen 2. Whoop-da. Yeah. It's, yeah. In the world. And what makes it so beautiful is that, unlike all the other global warming scares, this one goes against the normal narrative that, oh no, green is good. Ah, yeah, we need more wind power. A Harvard study raises questions about how much wind should be part of a climate solution, because too much of it, not a good thing. And because it's Harvard, we're willing to believe them. Yeah. Yeah. So a study published in the journal Joule, which I hope you won't mind me not having, but the study published in the journal Joule found that if wind power supplied all of the electricity demands, it would warm the surface of the continent, the continental United States, by 0.24 of a degree centigrade. It's already hot enough. And that significantly exceeds the reduction in the US warming achieved by decarbonizing the national electric sector. Because if you would use coal and oils and other fossil fuels, you would see a rise in temperature of 1/10 of a degree. But going to wind would double that. Going green, such a good idea. Well, the more wind farms there are, the more there's a resistance to the wind, making each wind turbine less effective, which is correct, Paolo. But even more so, that wind will not blow as hard or often across the plains, and winds actually cool down the temperature of the world a bit. Now, imagine that the energy of the wind pushing the heat in front of it is now being slowed down by the huge turbines. Oh. The avoiding warming achieved by eliminating fossil fuels could surpass any warming from wind in about a century, but as emissions reductions accumulate, so eventually it might pick up. Maybe. Because the whole thing about the CO2 bit is that it isn't proven. But this bit is proven. Wind farms heat up the planet. I find this very amusing. And I have to admit, I am, in a way, a fan of wind power. But where I thought it would have some problems, I didn't think it would be this bad. Yeah, but I mean, if you heat the sea bits, that's dangerous as well, because when the sea water's warm, then yeah. Oh, that's a brilliant one as well. I've got an even better story, Paolo says. I was at the Frankfurt Motor Show this week. The Greenpeace was there protesting against car pollution. How did they protest? They got a jacked up pickup truck, left the engine on, burning diesel. They hooked up to a hot air balloon and, and filled it with its exhaust. Yeah, no, yeah, terrible. Idiots. Uh, yeah, it's a bad place to be. I like the fact that people like to think that CO2 is such a huge problem. The average household has more CO2 indoors than the world has outside. But yeah, let's ignore that. Hi there, Michael Keller. I'm sorry, mate. We're here again on OBS. We tried stream thingy. Stream. I forgot the name. But it didn't really work for us. I mean, if I wanted to change my icon, I had to buy how do you call it? A subscription for at least $20 a month. I'm sorry, not gonna happen. It's too expensive. And yeah, those Greenpeace morons aren't very smart. Oh, I read an article not too long ago. No, I read an article not long too. I can't find it right now. About there's this guy who was driving around in his 100% electric car, but then they ran out of energy in the middle of nowhere, so a guy had to go there with a diesel and a diesel. How do you call it? Those things that make energy. Forgot the name now. Generator, yes, diesel generator to generate electricity to load the car. Oh, so brilliant. How brilliant is that? Oh. Okay, well, we did that one. Yeah, but the downside of global warming is that it then bleeds into other atmospheres. Be kind to the Scots. But indeed, just say no to drugs and environmentalists. But I've called them the ecological mafia for many a time. Well, you can hear John too, can't you? Well, you should. Can you can you say something? Something more than that? Oh, John, come on. I need to check this thingy. Don't you think it's important to save the world? Hmm. Oh, this is weird because according to oh, here we go again. So, Paolo, are you? Can you hear John? No sound from John yet. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, but it worked. Yes, Wednesday, and I haven't changed anything. True. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's normally saves the settings. So, guys, can you hear him now? Yeah. I still don't get it though. Yeah, I can hear John just fine, so it doesn't make sense that you guys can't. John, can you try saying something? Something more? Because that's not enough. Yeah, but I've got everything selected. That's the thing. Now, seriously, nothing has changed since Wednesday. Ah, I simply don't get this. Okay, so that's me, and this should be you. I'm going to put you. Can you say something? So if I start recording, would that make a difference? I only have two things open. I've got mix and aux, microphone aux, and desktop audio. But desktop audio doesn't seem to be doing anything. It doesn't make sense. Did you and John join the honey badgers? But I hate this. We worked so hard last Wednesday to get the bloody thing working. And now it's not working. Okay, so let's try this. Yep. Fucking I don't get this. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't understand why it's not working. I haven't changed a single setting. And it was working Wednesday and it's not working now. It's beyond me. I'll not lie. Outputs. Okay, continue. I'm in the main window of OBS. I've got desk. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't see any of them. The OBS one isn't showing you talking, it seems. Which is... I know, but I have no clue what. Yeah, but I did that the right way around this time because I've boosted your how do you call it? Your output. But where I saw you talk in the mixer, that mixer doesn't show up now. How do I add? Me neither. Okay, I'm going to share the OBX. Wait a sec. Hoppa, pa-da-pa-pa. Go away, you. Screen 1. Click. Yep. Screen 1. Transition. Hoppa! This is the screen 1. Okay, so. Can you say something, John?
Something, John?
And now it's working!
Now it's working.
And I tell you, I haven't done a bloody thing other than share the screen.
Well, there you go then.
Guys, can you hear John now?
Wait 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, this is annoying.
Yeah, it's okay. It's standard. Now, I finally got that.
And it shouldn't make a difference because all I did was share screen 1.
Okay.
Look,
I'm not sure what is okay.
I'm not sure either. Oh, now we've got echoes. For fuck's sake. Has John been eaten by the computer?
It's more likely the other way around.
I need to... Audio capture below, this one.
We can hear him, but he is echoing, and you are too.
I simply don't get this. But it was working last Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. You need to select the audio output capture below. Audio output capture. Click. Okay.
You need more than a can of WD-40, Richard. He needs a miracle.
Yeah. But now we're echoing, which is weird. I can't hear an echo, by the way, but...
No, me neither. But I'm only a read through any.
The audio input, this one?
No, I think he meant in voice meter.
Well, I wasn't active in voice meter. I mean, I boosted the gains, so put them back to normal, but...
You need to define the audio source in the sources. I did tell him that.
Not here. Properties. Yeah, it is.
I know. Leave voice meter alone.
I haven't touched voice meter. I just turned down the gain because John was pretty loud for me.
The way I remember actual Real Reagan explaining it is you put all the inputs into voice meter gives you one output, and then you capture voice meter from OBS.
Yeah, and that's the speaker. That's what it's all about.
So send me the Hangout link on Minds, please. I'll join the conversation if you share the screen Hangout.
Sure.
You do know, Michael, that moderating trying to share his screen on Hangouts causes problems of its own.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm determined not to get in any way upset or angry tonight. I'm just going to let everything go. Have beer. No, I did that.
Michael, how can I send it best to you, mate?
He said on Minds. It says there. Send me the Hangout link on Minds. He does.
Yeah, but then I have to find him on Minds, don't I? There you go.
No link, no link. Remind him of the delay first. Got to remind you of the delay first.
Do you want me to send you the link or not? On Minds.
I got some lovely buffering.
Properties. Yeah. Audio input is voice meter output.
I think maybe he means in there, perhaps. And then you don't want any other inputs. Yeah, so you've got that set up, yeah. This is what these metrics. We British insist on using both erratically. Now it's just me echoing.
Now it's just, well, I'm still here too, but I'm just quiet because I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Right, okay. I'm echoing because you've got the Hangout link audio and voice meter audio, which are out of phase. So you want to get rid of the Hangout link audio in your inputs, from your inputs.
So this one?
No, that's voice meter. Voice meter's good. Get rid of the Hangout.
This one?
I don't know. In your sources list. In your sources list.
In my sources list, I have audio input capture 1.
Yeah, which is?
And audio output capture. That's it.
Yes, you only want that one, because audio output capture is actually the one input source you want, because you've called it a stupid thing. And the input capture you don't want. So just click on it. No, just click. Oh.
Click on what?
The little eye thing that Not that one. On that one, click on the little eye thing on the right.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Which little eye thing? I can see this little eye
You
thing.
have brought up a menu. Without bringing up the menu, okay? Little eye thing. There you go. And in 30 seconds, we'll know if that stopped the echo.
Okay.
So if that's no longer echoing, people type, thank fuck. No, don't touch anything.
I'm not doing anything.
No, you hover the mouse in bad places.
It's on scene transition. It's not even going to do anything there. I'll put it up here.
I'm only more tech savvy because one cannot be less tech savvy. And I'm still echoing, apparently.
John is still echoing, which makes sense because audio output capture and audio input capture is... I mean, I can see myself on audio input capture and audio output... I can see myself on audio input capture and the microphone auxiliary, but I can see you on audio output capture and audio input capture.
So you only want one, that's the point.
Yeah, so which one?
So just share the other screen you were sharing before sharing OBS. It should be working now. I have no idea.
Well, let's stop sharing.
Just transition the shared screen. Click transition. Click transition. That's what you're saying. Click transition.
Yeah, it's already done.
Up. Just click it.
It's already done, mate. I clicked it already. Relax. So, okay, now people can hear you, and they should be able to hear me, right?
Okay.
I mean, I can see your sound coming through.
Okay.
But it doesn't make sense.
No, never does, mate.
I mean, all I did was...
My voice is normal.
The transition made...
See, I told you to do the transition, and you're like, I've already done it.
Yeah, I did!
No, I don't fucking care, because Michael said to do it. I told you to do it, and you're going, but I've already done it.
Because by the... You said it... You said it once, and as soon as the screen turned from me sharing OBS to the image of the two of us, that's because I hit transition.
While OBS was still showing.
It was showing because it takes half a minute before it changes in the live stream.
Share what you're doing on the Hangout. I've told you this.
But I told you several times I already hit transition.
Yeah, well, I can't see what you're fucking doing because you don't share what you're doing on the Hangout. And I've told you, you've got to share. So
all right, then.
What you're doing in real time. Every fucking time.
I'll share it now.
Okay. No, but I shouldn't have to tell you, mate. Because then I can see what you're doing and I can watch what you're doing as opposed to what
in all fairness, it doesn't make sense because it didn't put you through until I started sharing screen one. Then all of a sudden it came through, but then it came through double, and then as soon as I stopped sharing screen one, it changed everything back to normal. It doesn't make sense.
Well, of course not. And I know Michael's explanation, and he may well be right. We're using Windows. Windows is so rapidly descending into the biggest pile of feces known to, since dinosaurs, because they produce more feces being bigger.
Anyway, fuck that.
There you are. Michael set you some homework.
Yes. Fix all the sources you use in OBS. Well, my voice meter output should be good because that's what we did last.
What it's saying is there should be no other audio inputs in that sources list, just the one.
So audio input capture should be removed. Let me start with that one.
That's what I told you about a minute ago.
And then you said, no, wait, don't.
No, because no, all I said is disable it because you were bringing up a menu and it was just like no, just one click on the eye would have done it for.
Yeah, but if it does the same as the output capture, then I don't need it.
No, I know, I
Yeah.
know. I'm just saying why I was telling you not to bother with the menu because it meant hunting through the menu for the right option as opposed to I knew to just click the eye.
Okay, well, it should be working fine. I still don't understand why it wasn't working fine because I haven't changed anything since we were online last Wednesday.
It's not check voice meter, it's check OBS sources or install yourself TeamViewer and let me do it by remote.
Well, last time it was voice meter. That was the problem.
I think he should be radio controlled, Michael.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later we'll get the accidental playing of some sound source because he's put his mouse over the wrong bit. Which honestly, I don't even know how you achieve that.
Well, it's not that hard.
It is for me. 1 second.
Anyway, we did wanted to talk about other things. So, for example, John, I'm going to try to.
Sorry.
I'm going to try to share screen 1 again. Bravely, I know. No, not screen 1, screen 2. Sorry. It shouldn't do any difference to the sound, theoretically speaking. There we go. Because John wanted to talk about this one. Right, John?
Did I? Which one?
The golden toilet.
Oh, the golden toilet. I didn't really want to talk about the golden toilet. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. According to the BBC, they stole an 80-carat gold toilet. How heavy is that thing, though?
Well, you don't just steal a toilet. Let's be honest. You plan. And the best thing is it's borrowed from the Yanks.
How do you mean it's borrowed from the Yanks? I don't understand what you mean with that one.
Read the article. The toilet is on loan. See on the caption below the picture?
Yeah.
The 80-carat golden toilet was previously displayed at the Guggenheim Museum in New York.
Yeah.
So it's borrowed from the Yanks.
Why would you steal a golden toilet?
Because it's gold. Gold is valuable.
Yeah, that's... But isn't it heavy?
Yeah.
I mean, a normal toilet is...
No. You asked why. That is how. That is a different question.
Fair enough.
But how is you plan?
I have read through it not too well,
yes,
but
that is a good question, Michael. Why make a toilet out of gold? And apparently, people visiting the exhibit are encouraged to use the toilet.
Yeah, because it's actually, and that's how they realized that it was being stolen, because the place got flooded.
Yeah. What inconsiderate thieves! Fancy not turning off the water.
Well, they can't really, can they? I mean, there's no tap on it here.
Well, if you're going to the effort of all the gizmos you need to steal a gold toilet, surely you can think of a clamp or some other stopper for the water pipe.
Well, the problem is if the water is, if the pipes are under pressure, it's very hard to tighten. How do you call those things? But
if the water's under pressure, it also means you get absolutely soaked removing the pipe to steal the toilet.
Which I guess is what happened. I mean, it must have. There's no
The good
way.
news is they arrested a 66-year-old man.
Yeah. But they didn't know where the toilet was, right?
I like the way they stole the artwork.
Well, I mean, they stole other pieces as well, I think, didn't they?
No, it just says stole the
Oh, yeah.
artwork,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
singular.
The artwork has not been recovered at this time, but we're conducting a thorough
And is
investigation.
now reimagined as bars, as ingots of gold.
Ingots of gold, yes. Weird, though.
Mm.
But yeah, why would you have a toilet made out of solid gold? Well, no, not
Well,
solid gold. 18 carat. It's still pretty good, 18 carats.
if you've got that much money, was it somebody made a skull and it was like all these diamonds and it was worth like a small fortune as well? And it's just like, more money than sense.
Yeah. A lot more money, that says.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Every time some idiot does this, they just give the socialists yet more ammunition. Because, it's one thing to say, it's your money, you spend it how you like. There's another thing to literally shit on gold.
Yeah. Now, we had an ecological topic a moment ago, the one where solar power is creating global warming. No, not solar power, sorry, wind power is creating global warming. And hi there, Renovatio. But did you know that the climate change is making the deserts greener? And I find this one brilliant as well. Let me share this one for you. Oh, beautiful. Now, I know it's from the Daily Beast, and I know a lot of people will say, "Wow, bad source." But I've checked this, and I haven't found an easier
No,
article.
it's not a bad source because it's unreliable. It's a bad source because it's the Daily Beast and they're bad.
Yeah, but it is reliable.
It's a boo hiss source.
Yeah, because it's about Stefan Kruppelin, and if you look at Stefan Kruppelin, you will find a lot of information about this, because there's a lot of information out there. The image you're seeing, is the Sahara. Well, on the edges of the Sahara, because the higher CO2 in the atmosphere is causing plants to grow, even if it doesn't rain. This is what's happening in the Sahara. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to tell you the whole Sahara is turning green. But normally deserts grow out, but apparently the edges are growing back in.
Well, actually, it's more complicated than that. Apparently, the reason for the Sahara is the Himalayas.
What do you mean Himalayas?
Okay, so when India slammed into the south of Asia, causing the Himalayas being so big and tall and wide, fundamentally changed the airflows over Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And it caused it to be a lot drier in North Africa as a result.
Yeah.
And the process has been been increasing in recorded history. Libya was the grain basket of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, this is also what the article itself said. There have always been winners and losers in wetland passages, but as a general rule of thumb, warmer temperatures inevitably mean the air picks up more moisture from the oceans, which will lead to rainfall. If you look at the geological records in the Sahara, there have been repeated periods where the Sahara was greener when temperatures were warmer than today.
Yeah.
So global warming is actually a good thing if you live in or near the Sahara, apparently. It's so amusing to me. Oh, CO2, global warming, the world's going to end, but the Sahara is getting greener. This is, if anything, this once again proves that we have no clue how it works. We really have no clue how it works.
No, of course not. And this is what always pisses me off, and people get so are so certain about stuff. It's like, no, we haven't a clue.
We haven't a clue.
It's like that's why you don't start giving a bunch of small children hormone treatment, because we don't know how this shit works.
Yeah. Well, I don't have an article on gender dysphoria.
No, we don't want to talk about gender dysphoria. I'm just saying that it's like a typical example of where political ideology overrules scientific sanity.
Yeah. That was another article. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is good news. This is so scrumptious, so good news. Al Gore made nearly 200 million from the global warming scam, and he's likely to become the first world carbon billionaire.
Yeah.
The dude has been making bank on the fact that he's fearing people into believing in global warming. He still flies in his planes everywhere when he has a lecture or whatnot. I can't understand that people haven't picked up on this. He's just getting richer and richer with the biggest bullshit out there. Oh.
Well, it's like, well, duh. There's always a motive that isn't the one they claim.
Yeah. Though I like the fact that they make an image like this, because flat earthers are going to love the idea that Al Gore said the sun is this close to the planet. Which, yes, it isn't.
Michael Keller's desperately trying to make us less useless.
Yeah. Michael, I am all in favour of doing a test stream. Don't get me wrong, I really am.
Michael, we Modwin asked about using the new stream, and I said maybe we should test it first. And he's going, "What do you want to do that for?"
That's not true. I thought we tested it because we tested it thoroughly last Wednesday. I thought really everything was set up to work.
Yeah.
I've no clue why it stopped doing that.
The new channel, right? A new channel needs testing properly.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I'm just saying, like, testing is not a bad thing. When it comes to computers, you can't do much of it.
But we hope to have the next week, maybe the week after that, to have Sotstream online, so that we can start streaming there. Ooh, mind you, that means that maybe we should link the stream thingy bobby thingy address.
If anybody knows what he's talking about, please tell me.
Oh, it's simple, isn't it? But could you link the stream address in the chat?
I honestly don't know it.
Sotstream. But I dare not.
Yes, I know. I know, Michael, and it is really, really appreciated. I'm just saying that I did tell him that we would be better off testing the new channel first, and he wasn't as convinced as I was. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I did say that I'm okay with it, and I'm linking it.
Don't link it till you've got it working.
No, I'm linking it so that people can subscribe to it already. I mean, there's nothing much going on there now, but not until we're done fixing
it's
stuff.
Nothing the same as nothing much.
Well, okay, we'll wait then.
You don't have to tell me, mate. You don't have to tell me. It's not me who's got.
But the plan was either this. Well, actually, the idea was to do it this week, but real life got the better of us, especially me.
Me. No. Me too. Me a culpa. I'm not going to let you take any flat for my
No, but I was. Listen,
indifference.
Thursday was a heavy day for me as well, and I needed to recuperate Friday. So, and it's now Saturday. So there is that. So yeah, but the idea is that we are going to do a few test runs on the new server, see how it works, trying to figure out a little bit of artwork for it and whatnot. And
Every time I type SOT, it comes up Sea of Thieves.
really,
Yeah.
shall I carefully take a look? SOT stream.
I have subscribed to it, so I should be able to find it in my list.
Yeah, but I don't want to go there because then my
What? Why?
because I'm afraid YouTube
Come on,
might
where are you?
switch
Oh,
my
it's not
channel
showing.
again.
It's not showing. I've subscribed to it, and it's not showing. Oh, hang on, because there's full stops in it. There it is.
Right, that's true.
Hang on. Okay. So, oops. Ugh. This one. This one. This one. Sea of Thieves is a video game. Just don't blame me. Songs of the Beast.
Yeah, that makes sense. SOT.
I have linked it.
Thank you, because I can't find it.
Well, you have to go into YouTube
Yeah.
and then look under your subscriptions because you're subscribed to it.
Yeah, but I've got a few hundred subscribers. The
Yeah,
thing
well,
is,
it's under S. The first one under S because it's S dot. I am a sotter.
hi there, Nick. Anyway, guys, I need a fast bio break. I'll be right back.
I don't know. And that leaves me. Now that you can all hear me, I kind of liked it when you couldn't. I could say all kinds of things. Flick my bell. Oh, yes. Well, it was Donna Summer who sang "Ring My Bell," I believe. Or no, it was somebody else who sang "Ring My Bell." Yes. And Modwayne had several suggestions for the stream tonight, and I'm like, that's not a fun topic. That's not a ton for fun. Yeah, teeth. Yes, we'd still be struggling, Michael. This is not untrue. This is very, very true. I do tell Modwin that I'm happy to host it, but for some reason he doesn't trust me, and I cannot think why. Well, I can, but you know what I mean. I can pretend not.
I'm back.
He's back. As everyone knew, because we could hear you coming.
Yeah, I'm not the quiet one, that's true. Well, there is one more thing we might want to talk about, but I'm not sure if we do want to talk about this.
Okay.
The how to destroy a man thing.
The what?
The how to destroy a man thing.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's a barrel of laughs.
Yeah, maybe not.
Misandry coming to a place near you like forever.
Yeah, that's not that. Okay, do we have anything else that's funny? Do I have anything else set ready?
You could try changing settings again. Sorry.
But
Low blow.
I,
Low blow, I know. I
I
apologize.
didn't change anything. That's the worst part.
Oh, no. Did anyone see the Paul Joseph Watson video, Pod People? Mod Wayne didn't, but
I haven't
it was
seen it yet. No.
a freaky video. It's about these pods in San Francisco that look amazingly like a concentration camp barracks. Barracks?
Mm-hmm.
Where they put all the prisoners. And people are paying $1,000 a month to rent. Now, here's the thing: you don't rent something specific; you just rent the opportunity. So there's no ownership, there's no personalization, there's no privacy. There's just a very crappy-looking open bit of bed piled on top of each other. Oh, that is racism.
Ooh.
What they got against the Irish in Portugal?
I'm sorry to hear that, Leprechaun, but Portugal seems to have it out for you, mate.
Yeah. Is it all right to sell unlucky charms? That of Leprechaun.
Well, he's Irish. I mean, if it wouldn't be for bad luck, he would have no luck at all. Isn't that the saying?
No, the Irish, luck of the Irish, man. So no one wanted to talk about my pods.
Well, I don't know anything about them, but I
Well,
don't.
no, I asked the audience if anyone had seen the video, and not a single person responded one way or the other.
No, that's true. Let me see if I can find something.
You'll smuggle them in. Exactly. Well done. Well said, Leprechaun. Don't let the bastards beat you down. Anything is more interesting than Paul Joseph Watson.
But this is okay, and it actually has an Indiegogo apparently. Let me see. This is it, right? If I'm
That
not
actually looks
mistaken.
better than the ones I saw, but yeah.
So this is a pod where 4 people can sleep and live in. Can you imagine bringing someone home to have a little?
No. You don't, because there's no privacy.
There's no privacy whatsoever. I mean, I wouldn't be able to study in that, let alone live.
I must admit, I'm quite impressed by the TV.
Well, all 4 of them have one. No, that's not true. 3 of them have one.
Because they're all supposed to be the same.
Oh, right. But they're not, though, are they? I mean, there's a thick thingy here.
What?
Well, see, here.
The upper ones have got a railing. Yes, because you don't want people falling out of bed from a height.
Yeah. No, but it's not the railing I'm talking about. Look, there's
you said figgy, so I had to guess.
Yeah, but I mean, it goes from top here all the way to the bottom. You can see that it has.
I don't.
It's like it's a chimney.
See your mouse. I can't see your mouse.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you look at the railing on the top one,
yeah,
on the left one, and then go to the right side of the left one, so like 2 bars and 1 bar away from the middle wall. It's almost like as if it's a chimney from the top going all the way to the bottom.
No, that's just a light effect.
No, you can see the shade.
Oh yeah, and you've got it on the bottom one as well.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that counts.
I have no idea what it is, though. I mean, it's obviously not a chimney. Well, I say obviously, but I haven't a clue.
And hi, anxious Aussie, don't worry, you miss nothing except for a heap load of technical difficulties. And Modwayne laughing at environmentalists.
Yeah. Well, they are funny.
Yes. I think it should become a legal sport, mocking the overly serious and uptight.
Yes, well, I mean, we're all sorts of Eastern Opes anyway, so why not?
They're picking porkies.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't be picking porkies. That's
Depends. Are
Islamophobic.
they metaphorical porkies or real porkies?
Yeah, it's Islamophobic. It's pork. You can't have none of
No,
that.
no, no. Metaphorical porkies are porcupines, which are lice.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about
It is well-known rhyming slang that a porky is a lie.
that. I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, pork. I don't know. Better be
Yeah.
safe.
I'm just saying.
I heard about these some time ago. One pork goes about 11 to 1200. I've heard actually.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that renovatio. Brilliant.
environmentalist with the emphasis on mental, indeed.
But yeah, no, what was fascinating was the interviews with the people going, yeah, well, it's worth it to get all the benefits of city life. And Paul Dirty Watson goes, yeah, like walking in the shit and the
Yeah,
risk of getting stabbed by a stray
yeah, but I mean,
needle or something, you know.
isn't part of city life, especially if you're a young individual,
Oh,
to
have you heard? All the young people are having less sex, especially the males.
well, yeah, I can understand if you live in something like that. I mean, it's bad enough to take your girlfriend home to where your parents live, but this, this is infinitely worse. And I mean, let's be honest. You take a woman or a girl to this place, and you tell her, "Yeah, no, I'm renting this for about 1100 a month." She's going to think you're an idiot.
Yeah, no, she's going to think, yay, ka-ching. Just steal one of Ludicrous Leprechaun's best lines.
Right. Hoping to go to another school kids climate strike next
Yeah,
week.
just remember, lower the voting age.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, because children know so much. I'd almost say that maybe it's time to have how do you call it? A reading test to be allowed to vote. I'm sorry if you can't read
No, no, no,
comprehensively.
no. No, no, no. You should have an SJW test.
No, because that sounds like you would try to
Eliminate SJWs, yeah.
yes, which is basically eliminating people based on their political ideology,
Exactly.
which isn't fair.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's not fair. I don't want to do that.
I
But I
do.
would want to know that people.
They are more than happy to do everything in their power to vote. I'm
Yeah, well,
just saying
if,
that if you're that insane, you should not be allowed to cast a vote.
yeah, I agree. But how long before some of them will be in power and then apply the same rule to us?
Yes, sorry, Ludicrous. I don't have a to patronise me page. Or a patronise me page.
To patronise me page.
Yeah. No, I have a. Are you mad? What you want to give me money for, page?
Yeah, indeed, Richard Breyer. Women are upset because there aren't enough eligible young men to marry.
And it makes me laugh because I think it's hilarious.
It is, and at the same time, it's upsetting. I mean, they
No,
do
it's not.
everything they can to destroy a man's life, and then
Yeah.
when they are
And how are
destroyed,
they going to learn?
yeah, but
The
that's the,
only way such self-obsessed narcissists ever learn anything when it affects them.
yeah, but even now that it affects them, they still find a way to blame men for it.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I'm not saying, but who cares about the blame? I just care about who it's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, there aren't any men.
Well, I'm curious how it'll change in the future. Uh, I'm sorry, yawn.
Men will do what they always do. They will solve the problem their own way, their own time, to their own satisfaction.
Yep.
And if they'll have learnt anything, it is not in any way to the happiness or agreement of the fucking feminists.
We need a female quota in men's bedroom. No, not bedroom, bathroom. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, everywhere we need a female quota. And the worst part is, most females don't give a flying fuck.
Oh no, it's purely the perpetually outraged and their beta hangers on.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the noise.
Are you?
No, not really.
Good. That's better.
I needed to do, but yeah, there's something seriously wrong, though. I mean, can we please stop giving feminists, how do you call this, a platform?
How are first class train wagons patriarchal?
Well, because
They're
obviously
elitist.
there are
They're
no women in
elitist.
first class. But yeah, they're elitist. They're not patriarchal.
Yeah.
If I could put a belt on the feminist logic hamster wheel and use it to turn a generator, we would have infinite pollution-free energy. I think not, to be honest, because they don't really think through their
No, they don't
bullshit.
think. So
Yeah.
their heart can't think through because they haven't. Anxious Aussie, to change the subject. The International Conference for Men's Issues is in Sydney next year. Is that near you so everyone can come and crash at your place? What?
Well, that's true, Renovatio. The American Army did a study. Female teams and mixed teams do not perform as well as full men teams, even if these women are in the same way trained and should hold up to the same standards, which in itself is remarkable because most women do not live up to the same standards as that are to be expected from men. But expecting women to be able to do the same as men because they claim that they can do everything a man can is sexist. You can't make this shit up. Oh, we can do everything a man can, but if you claim that we can do the same as a man, then you're a sexist.
Oh no! They can only do the same as men can do if they already have decided it's a positive. If it's a negative, only men do it.
Yeah, that's why there's so few women in sanitizing jobs. Other than cleaning, you've got lots of them, but when it comes to checking out sewers and all that, not a lot of women. Well, 3 hours isn't that far, no. I mean, in my country, that means that no matter where you start from, you will have left the country. But
And where I live, you might just get halfway around the M25.
isn't that because the M25 is in a perpetual gridlock?
Yes. It's otherwise known as a car park.
Yes. Oh, I like it. I think it's in Good Omen, Terry Pratchett book. where both the devil, or not the devil, the demon and the angel claim responsibility for the M25. I think it was the M25.
No, it's like they have this brilliant system, right? So there's a toll crossing between where I live, south of the Thames, and the rest of England, right? And if you go during the day, you have to pay. But if you go after 10 o'clock at night and before 6 o'clock in the morning, it's free. So what they did is, so I'm not kidding this, right? So I'm coming back home and I deliberately dawdle so I don't get to the crossing until after 10 o'clock. You've got a 4-lane bridge, right?
and,
4-lane bridge.
and people are waiting.
No, 10 o'clock, they put all these signs up narrowing it to 1 lane only. And there's nothing. There's absolutely no reason. There are literally no reason not to use any of the other lanes. You just put this sign so that you have to queue after 10 o'clock so that you'll want to pay and go earlier. Honestly. And it's run by the French.
Oh, okay. Why would you give another country access to that part of your
Because
logistics?
that's free market capitalism, don't you know?
If it's a French company, well, maybe, but still, everybody on the M25 were to put their handbrakes on, you would call it a used car lot, yes.
Though, to be fair, people have been caught doing 140 miles an hour around the M25.
Didn't the guys from, what's it called, Top Gear, yeah, didn't they do a race on it?
Well, technically, they never speak, of course. Honest.
Honest, they never went too fast.
No.
Power!
When they first opened it, people used it as a racetrack in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Who could circle the whole, because it's about 190 miles. So who could circle it fastest? And the police thought, hey, we're in here, lads. Get some great fines for people doing 140.
Yeah.
Unless you're the Duke of Edinburgh, and then, oh, sorry, Your Royal Highness, we didn't notice you speeding. I was telling Alicia about this, and I did a search because the royal family are renowned for speeding, and there's an article where Prince Philip told the Queen to get out of the car if she was going to screech at him speeding.
That makes terrible sense. Anyway, people, I am sorry. I know the stream didn't go as smooth as we would have hoped, but then again, considering...
It went as smooth as anyone could reasonably have expected.
I still don't get it, though. It was working fine Wednesday, eventually. Okay. And I hadn't done change anything.
There are people who get computers, and there's people who don't.
Yeah, I guess I'm one of them.
You're in the latter, and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's a fact.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. But that's why I didn't touch anything.
And sometimes that's the problem, as I told you. Because whether settings stick or perpetually reset it's one of those black arts.
Yeah, it's unclear. Let's put it like that.
And this is why I said to Real Raven that we need to get you practicing certain things like 100 times, and then you'll be fine.
Well, there is that. Yeah, Michael.
It's just the Queen who's exempt from the rules, but it's funny how her husband also tends to get away with shit. Mostly because he's her husband.
Well, that's how it goes with the royals, isn't it? It's not that much different here. Anyway,
we are going to send you to your wife's pleasure.
Anyway, Michael, when we're going to do a test stream on on Sotstream, I will give you a call on Minds to see if you can help out.
Oh, Real Raven, no.
Hi there, Real Raven.
I would say better late than never, but really, Modwayne has been trying to wind down the stream for only 10 minutes.
Yeah. Ugh, phooey. Unfortunately, I have to call it quits because I find it hard to keep my eyes open.
Well, you should. I'm sorry, Real Raven. There's no excuse for that because 10:30 Wednesdays, 10:30 Saturdays. Just set your calendar.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. We always start at the same time.
And by that he means ish.
Tell John to do it. We're connected there already. Connected where?
And I told him I don't use it.
On Minds. I send you a message on Minds. See, there you have it. Looks like my Hotmail account betrayed me. Oh no.
Oh, you don't want to be betrayed. You don't want to rely on your email notification.
And definitely not when it comes from Microsoft.
Well, I mean, Facebook takes the biscuit because I've had notifications like days later on Facebook. It's like, someone sent you a message and you're like, huh? Really? Days ago.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know. No.
Yeah. Well, I think they time it to make sure it's maximum embarrassment, as if you've been a twat and ignored them.
Yeah. There is that.
I need someone normal to chat to you on Skype, anxious Aussie. Yes, Real Raven is far too wise to pick on any of us.
Anyway, I really I'm going to call it quits tonight, and I hope that within too long we will be able to start using. I hope to be able to start using the other channel. Yeah. And for some reason, Michael sent me a message, but Minds wasn't able to decrypt it. Gotta be joking. Ah, okay.
Right.
There you go.
Good night, thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is going on now?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You're no computer. You do have fun.
It's somehow. Never mind. Fuck it. Okay, people. Thank you very much for showing up. I'm sorry that I'm calling it short today, but yeah, it's been a messy run. I hope to see you all next Wednesday. Not quite sure what I'll be talking about then. And I think that's it. John, you want to say something?
Something?
Okay, that's it then for us. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you all next time. Okay. And I think John hopes the same thing.
Maybe.